guys, welcome to day 16 of our Create a Life You Love challenge. And today's a reading day. And what I've attempted to do for the first part of the month is to give you a wide variety of reading materials to pick up and read if you so choose to do so. And I think we've done a pretty good job of that. And so today I chose the book The Operator by Robert O'Neill. And for some of you who may know and others may not know, O'Neill was the Navy SEAL who killed Osama bin Laden. He starts out in his book and he talks about how choosing to go to SEAL training was kind of a quick decision on his part. He then goes on to explain the arduous training that they go through to become SEALs. It's unbelievable what these guys go through to train, to prepare to go on these missions that they eventually go on. Then he goes on to talk about the missions that he goes on. And in his time as a counterterror expert in one of the most counter-terrorist times in American history, he went on over 400 missions. And he was fortunate to survive all of them. But he stood shoulder to shoulder with a whole bunch of guys who didn't make it. And he also talks about how challenging it is to be in a relationship when you're in the military. He married his first wife quite young. They had 2 daughters together. And after spending all this time as a SEAL, and even after the mission with Osama bin Laden, the marriage didn't make it. So it's tough. They sacrifice a lot, you guys, to go out there and protect us every day. And then he ends the book and he talks about the mission that he and his SEAL mates went on to get Osama bin Laden. And they talked days before the mission about how they weren't going to come out of this alive. That it was so dangerous, and the likelihood of them surviving it was slim to none. But they all agreed that if they were going to die for our country, this was a great mission to die in. And so they went in and did this amazing, quick in and out mission. And this guy killed. He was the shooter that killed Osama bin Laden. And so I recommend you read the book. You learn a lot about the SEAL training. You learn a lot about the psyche of these guys. You learn a lot about how they do military maneuvers. They go on attack missions on almost a nightly basis. And I think you'll enjoy it. I think you'll find it riveting. And I also think that you'll put the book down at the end and say, every single man and woman who's ever fought for this country or who is currently fighting for this country, I will thank them if I run across them. They come across my path, because without them we would not have the freedoms and the luxuries that we do in our country. So if you ever see one, thank them. And so that's it. If you want a really good book to read, this is it, The Operator by Robert O'Neill. And so if you haven't already done it, I want you to go out there and have a kick-ass day. I'll see you again tomorrow for day 17 of our Create a Life You Love challenge. And between now and then, have a great evening. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.